Alright Mark, wish me luck. Nu sätter jag igång. Se om de här faktiskt funkar nu. Så. Welcome to the Wealth Academy from the Swedish Wealth Institute. We're very pleased to have you on board, and we hope that you'll find this a valuable step for your future as you move towards your goals and your dreams. Thank you very much for joining. Let's get right in. So first off, what is the Wealth Academy? Well, it's about getting from where you are to your goals, a step-by-step process to help you build the future you want to get. We're kind of calling it a real-life MBA. The goal of an MBA is that you should have everything you need, a business plan, a marketing plan, all the goals, all the visions that you need to start a business or investing or reach your future. We're calling it a real-life MBA because it's not only theory. You're actually going to create this so that you can go off and launch it once you're done. We're going to move you through 3 steps: your why, your what, and your how. Your why is really about getting out of your own way, about understanding what your shortcomings are, but also clarifying what are your values. Why are you looking to make a change? Why aren't you happy with the status quo? What is your real engine that's burning you? And also to identify your goals, your dreams. Exactly what do you want, and make a plan for how to get there. Then we'll go into the what. And the what is really about the vehicle that you're going to use. Are you going to be an investor, a business owner? What kind of a business? What are you going to invest in? Property, stocks, commodities, companies? There are so many different choices, and there we're going to try to distill it down so you can choose exactly what you want to use as your vehicle to reach your goal. And then, of course, the question is, how do you get there? How do I get to my goal? And that's what stage 3 is going to really take you through, all the nooks and crannies and issues and challenges that you'll face, and kind of try to give you a roadmap and a plan for how you can accomplish and get through that as well as humanly possible. So the process is simple. Below, you click the link about beginning to identify your why. That's where you start. There you complete all the exercises, you listen to and read all the content, you really think it through. I've written intent here because there are 2 ways to absorb content. There's just to read it, maybe try to memorize it, or just get through it. And the other is an attempt to learn it. What can I do with this information? How does this improve me? How can I apply it? And by thinking about how do I apply this, that is where you'll really, really make a difference in what you're doing, and it will help you improve. And then we're going to run quizzes for you so that you can test that you actually learned the content that was in there. And when you pass, well, you move on to the next step, and that is how you'll graduate through the process. So what are the results? What can you expect? Well, first off, you'll have the power of why. All right, you'll know why you're doing this. Because to be honest, we'll be giving you, and especially our coaches have provided some incredible content here. I mean, we have coaches like Nido Kubain, JT Fox, Laura Tim, Adam Strong, myself, Daniel Wood, who have recorded videos, audios, and written articles for you to improve. So you'll have an incredible support network here with you. And this process is the exact same process that we've used and so many else have used to reach their goals and their success. Or why will give you that, because you'll always face challenges. There will be challenges, but you can always remember, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Because it's so easy to just say, you know what, I just want to give up. I'll go back to doing what I did. But if you remember why you're doing this, you remember why that is a bad idea. and you'll know exactly what to do and how to do it. And that is pretty incredible. Once you know what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, and you have a plan, you can stick to that plan, life becomes pretty easy. Obviously, your plans will need updating and changing, but the same process for updating your plan goes for how you created it in the first case. And that's what you will have learned through the Wealth Academy. And then it's down to you. If you take action, you will succeed. If you work hard, face the challenges, you will succeed. But remember, a lot of people, they quit a foot short of gold. If you've read the book Think and Grow Rich, you'll know what that story is about. It's about a man who bought a gold mine, found gold, the gold dried up, and he kept on digging. Finally, he gave up, and the guy who came in and bought the land realized that they were 1 foot from the richest gold mine in the area. And if they just continued 1 more foot, they would have struck gold. And that is why you have to keep pushing even when it feels toughest and you want to give up. So how long will this take? And I don't mean your success overall, because that will vary. How long will the Wealth Academy take? Well, there's about 13 steps, and I suggest you take about 1 step a week, but it will be different for everyone. Some people will be able to race through it. Others will take more time. I would say don't go too fast. Make sure to do it seriously. Make sure to take your time to do the exercises, think about it, implement it, and improve by doing it. And if it takes you 1 month per step or 1 week per step, that is fine. Just try not to do a step a day, because then you'll be going too fast and you won't be actually implementing. So make sure to implement before you move on, okay? And then what about the events? Because obviously the Swedish Wealth Institute still is going to do events. And the idea is the events will really complement what you're doing here in the Wealth Academy. You'll be working on your process, your goals, your plans, your strategies here in the Wealth Academy. And then you come to the event so you can listen to these incredible speakers, network with others, maybe find investors, business partners, and you'll be able to take these things and implement them into your plans and your business and where you are in the Wealth Academy. So these will both really complement each other the whole way through, and that is where this power will come for you. So I just want to share the vision of the Swedish Wealth Institute with you so you understand why we're creating this and what we're doing. For us, we say we make dreams reality. Our mission is that every single day we change lives. Everything we do brings a champagne moment to someone's life. And therefore, we strive to be the best at everything we do every day, because people depend on us and put their future in our hands. So we honor that commitment by improving every single day. And that is my solemn oath to you, is that deliver champagne moments to your life. And we will spend every single day improving the Swedish Wealth Institute, the Wealth Academy, and anything future we come up with to make you more successful and make your life that much better. That is a commitment, and I promise that we'll live up to it. So with that, I want to say thank you for joining the Wealth Academy, and good luck with your first step, identifying your why. All right, Mark, that is step 1. So I'll open number 2. Hope it's working well. Otherwise, I guess I'll have to redo them all. So you just cut this little part out. I'll open finding your why. Blow my nose, sorry. There we go. Let's see if this will open. Any minute now. All righty then. Fine. All right, here we go. Finding your why. Welcome to the first step of the Swedish Wealth Institute's Wealth Academy. So why is your why so important? Well, there are obviously multiple reasons. It gives you strength when times are tough, when you have challenges and you don't remember, why am I doing this? What is the reason I'm putting myself through this? That's when you remember, well, I do know why. I know exactly why. And that is why I'm going to continue, and I'm not going to give up. It also gives you a focus. When you have 100 opportunities in front of you, and I promise, the more successful you get, the more opportunities come your way. It's easier to say no to opportunities that look good but don't fit your goal, your true why, when you actually know what that why is. So it gives you focus to focus on the right things and makes that. And that leads straight into your decision making. Every single decision should be connected to your why, and that is connected to your values. When your values shine through into your decision making and they're focused on your why, that is when you'll succeed. And that is what will give you the strength to push through in even the toughest of times. So what will you find in this step? Well, you'll have exercises, and there are multiple exercises here, so I want you to really work on them and think them through. There will be lots of content. I'm sorry, you'll have to read it, but it is very valuable text. You've got some incredible audios, among others from Nito Cobain, that have just blown my mind. So make sure to spend your time to really listen to them. You can download them or listen to them directly. So why is all this important? Well, like we mentioned, the power of the why is incredible. Knowing exactly what to do and how to do it. Oh, sorry about that, Mark. Take away that last part here, and then we'll go back here. After Nito Cobain. So with that, I wish you all the luck, and make sure to really focus here. Find your values, find your goals, your strategy, and your engine, and this will power you through the rest of the Wealth Academy. Good luck. All right, that was a short one, and sorry about that mistake, Mark. You'll just have to cut that out. My bad. So just got a few to go. Hope you're watching through them all when you're doing it too. See all my bullshitting here in between. All right, let's see. So, welcome to the what section of the Wealth Academy. What are you going to do? So, what are you going to do? How are you going to reach your goals? What are your alternatives? You've spent all this time identifying your values, your goals, your dreams, you made plans. Well, how are you actually going to do this? What are you going to do? What alternatives are there out there? Well, there are lots. You can be a business owner, you can be an investor, you can invest in property, companies, commodities, currencies. There are just so many different options, and all of them are so valuable for different reasons. So, what are the pros and cons? Why would you want to be a business owner? Well, personally, the reason I'm a business owner is because when I'm running a business, I have full control over my growth, and the growth of a business, percentage wise, can be a lot higher than as an investment, because investments often grow 20-30% a year, which over time becomes incredible. But a business, you can double in 6 months. So you can have such a speed of growth that is unparalleled. So that is one of the huge benefits of being a business owner. And at the same time, you kind of have the control to grow your business. That's a couple of the benefits. Why would you become an investor? Well, again, you give away some of the control. That also gives away some of the responsibility. On the other hand, you have, depending on your investments now, you often invest in maybe a little safer assets, because I think the stat is over 90% of all entrepreneurial ventures fail. So if you're investing in more successful or more established companies or properties or commodities, and you're having growth every year, that will compound. And over time, you'll become a very, very, very wealthy person. That is what Warren Buffett has done to become the most wealthy person in the world. So there's a huge value in being an investor. Also, according now to the Rich Dad Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki, you can often get yourself into a lower tax bracket as an investor, which is huge. So what's the value of investing in companies? Well, investing in a company gives you access to, well, everything that company is doing. You got their balance sheet, you got their products, you got their management, you got their people, you got their plans, you got their time. So you have all that value that's in there. And if you can find a way to invest in companies at a discount, as we call it, when they're being traded lower than you would value them, that means you're buying companies on the cheap that are really very, very valuable. That is where you can get incredible growth. The companies will grow, they'll expand, and your value will go up over time. And at the same time, they'll probably pay out dividends, which means that every year a part of their profits will be paid out to you as a shareholder. What is the value of investing in property? Well, I invest personally in property, and I found it very valuable because of the stability of the property market. I invest personally in the UK, and even with Brexit, everyone was guessing this is about 3 months after Brexit that I'm recording this, and everyone was doom and gloom right when it happened. They said 18% property crash. Well, so far, overall in the UK, the market has barely fluctuated at all. It's about the same as pre-Brexit. So obviously that might change going forward, but even something so big as Brexit barely affects the property market. And that says something about the stability of that investment. At the same time, you can buy them, you can sell them, you can rent them. They rise in value over time. Usually they double every 7 to 10 years. So you have a lot of value in property. And a lot of very wealthy people invest in property. So the money question, can you do both? Yes, you can. But one should be your primary. My primary is I'm a business owner. That is what I do. I run a business, but my business is investing in property. So I'm doing both, but I'm running it like a business, and that business's product is buying and renting property. And that's a huge difference than just investing in property. Something else you could do is start a business, and from the proceeds, you invest. So that you're actually a business owner, but with the money you make, that you put into investments and you become an investor. Or you could do it the other way. You could start by investing maybe in companies. You build yourself some experience. You learn to value companies. You see how they're run. So it's an educational trip. You earn money. You build your pot of gold, so to speak, and then you can use that money to launch your own business. So that is a very good way of doing it as well. And exactly. So by the end of the section, you have to, this is something I want you to do, decide, are you going to invest or start a business? This section, what are you going to do? And that answer will decide what will happen in the following sections, because you're going to get into the how now. And there you'll be working on, well, okay, now I'm learning time management. How do I use this to accomplish my goal? And therefore you have to know, are you investing or running a business? What are you doing here? So it's very important that you make this decision at the end of the section on what are you going to do. So with that, good luck. And if you have any questions, as always, contact us through the support button up to your right-hand corner. Thank you. Alrighty, Mark, that's 3 down, only, what, 8 to go? Let's see if this is still working. Seems to be, all right. So welcome to the Swedish Wealth Institute's Wealth Academy and the How section of the Academy. What now? You know what you want, so how do you do it? What goes into being a successful business owner or investor? Well, there are a lot of different parts. There's your time management, your health, your business plan, your communication, sales, marketing, and branding, leadership, knowing your numbers, and of course, knowing your why and your what. We're going to be touching all of these parts. Time management comes first because without efficiency, without that focus, you won't be able to run a successful business or be a successful investor. You have to know how to manage your time. So we're going to start with that. And from that, that leads us straight into health. If you don't know how to handle your health, if you're sick, if you're ill, if you're in bad shape, all these things will be draining energy, which will take away from your productivity, from your creativity, and from the quality of your decisions. So we're going to give you a good focus on your health so that you can really succeed in that. And then we're going to develop a business plan. And don't get it wrong, a business plan is not only for business owners. Investors, it is just as important to have a business plan stating your mission, your vision, why you're doing what you're doing, what you're going to accomplish, how you're going to do it. So we're going to create that together. Then we're going to work on your communication skills. And that is both to be able to relay your message, your story, your goals. And then that will transition into sales, marketing, and branding, which will help you acquire clients or investors or money. It will help you build your marketing pipeline and will also build your brand. All these things will also get new opportunities and revenue opportunities coming your way, which then leads us on to leadership. So even if you're gonna be an investor, you'll probably have people doing a lot of grunt work for you, reading through papers, scouring the internet for news, for information, or just outsourcing different types of business parts. But also, of course, you'll be evaluating leaders. Therefore, you need to know how to lead yourself. As a business owner, if you're going to be a true business owner, not a self-employed person, you need to hire people. And that comes down to leadership. You really need to know how to be a leader. So we're going to be focusing on that and working on that. And as you see, 3 whole sections of this how part is all about people. Because business is about people, investing is about business, and business is about people. So it's all about people, understanding them, communicating with them and to them. And then we're going to focus on your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, you don't know what you're doing, and you will not succeed. And of course, you'll never succeed if you don't know why you're doing, and especially if you don't know what you're doing. So we're going to use everything you've learned, and then you're going to learn a lot more, and that will get you to your goal. So good luck, and have fun with this how section. All right, one more down. Let's see where we are. Part 5, discuss time management. My favorite part. Yeah, sorry about that, Mark. Should I start calling you Marky as well? Hello and welcome to the Wealth Academy by the Swedish Wealth Institute. We are at the time management section. So why is time management so important? Well, there's a whole lot of reasons, and it is a subject that is so close to my heart. I have focused years of my life studying time management. because one of the big reasons is productivity truly drives our economy. Because of technology, we've really grown over the decades, over the centuries, over the millennia. Our productivity as a world has constantly increased, and that is why our economy increases, and that is why our lifestyle keeps improving. And that all comes down to productivity, but the best source of productivity comes from yourself. If you know how you work, how to focus on the most important tasks and do them until they're done, that will help you reach your goal faster than anything else. And that's why we're starting this house section on time management. You'll accomplish so much more with less effort. You'll be more focused, and that will make you more efficient, and that will get you so much quicker to your goals, which obviously will make you more successful in your career, in your business, whatever you're doing. In your relationships as well, because you'll have more time for your relationships. And one of the most important parts, so many people are getting burnt out today. And that comes from overwork, keeping too many things in their heads, too many commitments, too much pressure. By learning quality time management, it reduces stress. That will reduce burnout, and it will help you be more creative, happier, calmer, which will also make you more successful. So it all feeds into itself. So what is the goal of time management? As a time management system, what do you want to get out of it? Well, you want to know, what are you going to do every day and in what order? So at the beginning of each day, you want to know, what am I going to do today? And what am I going to do first? Once you do, it's very easy to focus and go for it. And you want to have a system that catches all these unexpected things that come up so you don't lose focus. So you grab them, you add them into your to-do list, into your priority, and you can keep focusing on what you need to focus on, and you'll get to the unexpected event when you get there. And you also want to include your recurring tasks, your meeting, your unexpected tasks, so it's all organized into a simple to-do list. What am I going to do today? And in what order am I going to do them? That is how you become truly, truly efficient. So that is what we'll be covering in this part. I hope you'll enjoy it. Like I said, this one thing I am passionate about. So I'll always be open for discussing time management. Make sure to grab me at one of the events and we'll discuss it at length. Thank you. All right, let's try the health. Snuvig som fan. Hoppas det inte låter för mycket när vi spelar in. Kanske får spela in alla igen sen, men vi får ut de här första nu. Hoppas det inte hörs något bakgrundsljud från familjen och så i alla fall. Welcome to the Wealth Academy by the Swedish Wealth Institute, and welcome to the health section of the Academy. So why do we have health in a wealth academy? Well, for us, wealth isn't only about money. It's about complete life success. That is your career, it's your finances, it's your relationships, it's your spiritual growth, be that religious, be it personal, be it meditation, anything, spiritual growth, and your health. All of those five together is what we mean when we say wealth. It's also about happiness. That is what wealth is all about. That is why we've added health into this section, because if you don't have your health, what do you then have? If you're sick, if you're tired, if you're down, well, what's the point of being rich? You have to have complete life success. And it will help you with your productivity. You'll have more energy, you'll have more creativity, you'll have more focus, and that will, of course, make you wealthier in all five parts of your life, including your finances. So there is a financial point as well to being healthy. So what will you learn in this section? Well, we'll discuss what to eat, a bit about what to avoid. We'll discuss easy training programs that you can do, and because pretty much anyone can do them. Obviously, if you have some sort of handicap, that means that you can't do these exercises, please send a message to our support section up to your right, and we'll help you find other exercises that you can do that could help you achieve the same type of results. But for others without those handicaps, these exercises, we have a beginner's guide and we have a more advanced guide depending on where you are. And we'll be discussing energy management, how to focus on the right things and where to spend your energy. So I wish you good luck. There's some reading here to do, and you will learn so much. I'm still learning these things. I'm updating what I eat, when I eat, how I eat, what I do for exercises, training, how I focus my energy, what I do when in the day. There's a lot to learn here, so good luck. More than halfway through, Mark, more than halfway. Feeling it though, feeling it. We're pushing, we're pushing. Hope you've had a good day though. Hope these nuggets of little talking to you are helping. Or do they really screw up your editing? And if any of them are really bad, you just let me know and we'll re-record that one. Welcome to the Swedish Wealth Institute and the Wealth Academy, creating your business plan. Well, we're finally here. We're going to create your business plan. We're going to show how to run the business. So first off, what is a business plan? Well, it's a roadmap. It is something you can use to show you where is it you're going to go, how are you going to get there, what are you going to do. It's the reason your business exists. It's a proof of your mission, of your vision. It's something you can fall back on when you're unsure of what you should do in this situation, and it will help guide your decisions. It's also something you can present to clients and investors. So basically, it is everything you expect to do in your business. It's what are we going to sell? How are we going to sell it? Why are we selling it? Why does this company exist? What are we delivering to the world? Why are our clients choosing us over someone else? How are we going to make money? How are we going to grow? What are we going to do next? Are we going to open something else? It's a whole plan and thought through process of where you're going to go, where you're going to be, what are the results, and what are your estimations on what are you going to get out of it. So how do I create a business plan? Well, we got a template for you. So you fill out the form below. So think about why you want to do what you do. What is the reason? And why would I, as a client, want to buy what you're selling? What value is there to me? Always remember a phrase I like to use and that is very popular in the marketing and sales world called WIIFM. What's in it for me? So think about that when you're talking to someone, they're thinking WIIFM. What's in it for me? Why am I listening to you? And everything you say, everything you market, everything you sell should speak to them in a what's in it for me. And not as you as a salesperson, what's in it for you? That's obvious. You want their money. What's in it for them? Why are they listening? Why are they buying? What value do you provide? So why is this important for an investor? I mean, a business owner, sure, of course you need a business plan. It's called a business plan. Why is it important for an investor? Well, first off, it's a way to get more capital. You'll show what are you doing? Why should they invest with you? But even more important than that is that it shows you what you are doing. Because you are a business, even though you're investing. You have to understand, what are you investing in? Why? Where? How? What type of results do you want? How long are you going to invest in these different asset classes? Which asset classes should you invest in? You need this whole plan clear. What's your vision? What's your mission? Why are you doing this? Is it just to make money? Is it to invest in social companies to provide a change to the world? Why are you doing this? And that is why an investor needs to do this as well. So good luck. This is a tough exercise and it will take a lot of thinking, a lot of introspection, and a lot of self-evaluation. But I know you can do it. So stick with it, and you're creating the whole baseline for your success. Ja. Okej, jag är nästan klar. Tack. Japp, dags att leka med barnen strax. Men nu har vi bara ett par stycken kvar. So let's see if we can get through these. Oh. Welcome to the Swedish Wealth Institute's Wealth Academy, communication. So why is communication important? Well, business is about people. Investing is about people. So communicating with people does help. It's an important part of what you're trying to do. So what if I'm already a good communicator? Well, first off, just don't even try. You can never start improving. You need to become better every single day at everything you do. So don't skip this step, even if you believe you're a good communicator. Even if you've been in sales or marketing or any other communicative industry for the past 30 years, some of these things you'll learn in here are gold worth. Among others, Nito Cobain has given us some amazing content here. So don't skip this. Listen, learn, improve. And communication skills, they'll unlock incredible hidden doors for you. Anything that you can ever believe. And this section will prepare you for the next two sections where we'll be covering sales, marketing, and branding, and then leadership. Without good communication skills, you cannot expect to succeed in the other two. So focus here, do it well, and I promise you, you'll reach high quality success in the next couple steps. So I wish you good luck, have fun, and this will be a pretty cool project for you to go through. Thank you. Almost done, Mark. Almost done. Almost done. Keep pushing, man. Keep pushing. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't give up. Don't give in. Welcome to the Swedish Wealth Institute's Wealth Academy. You're at the Sales, Marketing, and Branding section. So this is going to be fun. First off, though, what is the difference between sales, marketing, and branding? Well, all three are the part of the same process. So you start by branding. If you build a brand, a strong awareness, a strong passion for your brand, that is really about people trusting you, wanting to work with you, wanting to be with you as a business, or as an individual. That will then lead into when you start marketing. Marketing is about converting people who want to be around you into people that are actually showing interest into actually buying with you. It's kind of like a funnel where you first talk to the market and you tell them who you are, and then you tell them what you offer, and then comes the sales where you actually take their money and you actually get the process through and you make your profit and they get your quality and product or get to work with you. So that's how it works. They're all the parts of the same process and they have to be done in the right order to create that huge value. So why is it important? Well, first off, branding is very important for the simple reason that, sorry, Mark, I'll restart this one. Sorry, restart. It was a bad slide. Welcome to the Swedish Wealth Institute's Wealth Academy. You're at the sales, marketing, and branding section, so this will be fun. First off, though, what is the difference between marketing, branding, and sales? Well, they're all part of the same process. And it's kind of like a funnel where first you're telling everybody when you're branding, you're telling them who you are, what do you stand for, and you're building an image that you can be trusted, that you're someone they want to hang around with, that work with, either as a business or an individual. And that is where you lay the groundwork for then marketing, where you more tell them, this is what I offer, this is what I can give you. And it's more of a branding is about your values and who you are, and your marketing is about what do you offer to get that interest, so then you can convert them into sales where you earn your profits and you run your business. So you need all three, and they need to be done in the right order. So you create the brand, then you market to them, and then you convert that into sales. So why is branding important? Well, I promise you that a lot of unexpected opportunities will come to you once you're branded. I get lots of wonderful opportunities. A lot of them I accept. Some, sadly, we pass on or skip. But a lot of wonderful opportunities come to us because of our brand. You'll get new clients, new investors. You can grow your market share. And if you have a very powerful brand, you can have a premium pricing because you won't be seen as a commodity. It won't be seen as you have the same product as everyone else. You have a higher quality product. They want to work with you, so you can charge more. And it will give you a chance to create new revenue streams. I mean, for some, it means that you can go up on stage and speak and you get paid for it because you have such a powerful brand that people want to hear you speak. You can create new products because people are already buying your iPhone. So why not create an iPad and a computer? And you link them together, and all of a sudden you're selling three things. And then you can sell storage space on that cloud there where they're linked to. And all of a sudden you got a fourth market, a fourth revenue stream. So that is how Apple has done to grow that revenue stream from their brand. And they obviously have a premium pricing. They have a pretty decent market share. They keep getting new clients. They have all the investors they could want. And they keep finding unexpected opportunities because of the power in their brand. And even if we're not Apple, we can do that too, all of us. So about marketing and sales, that is really, once you've built your brand, that is where you want to convert it into cash, into money. And that's where we're going to look at how do you market yourself, how do you market your product in a way to get leads, to get people to contact you, to want to buy from you. And then you convert that into sales by selling. And we have a lot of very high quality sales programs here that will help you improve a lot. So thank you very much and good luck. All right, that was a little better. Now we're at 9W, meaning 10. So we only got 2 left. Leadership, here it is. Quote Star Wars, almost there. Just stay on target. Almost there. Mark, do I talk too much? I mean, I can't even shut up between the videos. Do I talk too much? What do you think? Welcome to the Swedish Wealth Institute and the Wealth Academy. You're at the leadership section. So, first off, why do I need to be a leader? Well, business is about people. You need to lead people. So if you're going to create a business, well, you'll need to hire and you'll need people. But it's also about leading yourself. You are your own manager, you're your own boss, you're your own owner, and you got to lead yourself. You got to be a leader. You got to inspire yourself, motivate yourself, berate yourself, keep yourself accountable. You have to lead yourself. So how do I become a successful leader? Well, hopefully you'll learn a lot of things from this part, but a lot of it does come down to practice, failure, which is another word for feedback, and then trying again. So you'll have people that you just won't be able to lead today. It just won't work. And you might never be able to lead everybody. But the more you learn, the more people you'll be able to lead, and you'll be able to get the best out of those people. So that is what we're going to work on here in this section. And again, it's all about implementing and trying it and testing it. And even if you're an investor, you need to learn to lead people because, first off, you're leading yourself, but also you're evaluating businesses or properties. And in both cases, they will be led by people. The projects will be led by people or run by people. And if you're not a good leader yourself, it's harder to identify a good leader in someone else. In addition, you'll probably have people working for you either in the property project or to do research or support you in your work as an investor. And that is where you need to be able to get the best out of these people. Okay, almost done, Mark. Last video here, last video. Are you ready? See if Google is. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Welcome to the Swedish Wealth Institute's Wealth Academy. You're on the final section, knowing your numbers. So what does it mean to know your numbers? Well, knowing your numbers is about knowing what to measure, what KPIs or key performance indicators to look at in your business. What means we're growing, what means we're on track, or what could be a warning sign for, uh-oh, things are going wrong. It's about not trusting chance when you're running your business. It's not, wonder if we'll be able to pay our bills this month. It's about knowing, well, during the next 6 months, for us to pay our bills, we got to do 30,000 pounds of sales. Okay, good. How do we generate it? So if you start by your numbers, or if we're going to reach our goals, we got to generate 20 leads a day. Okay, how do we generate 20 leads a day? And that's your focus. So because you're looking at the key performance indicators, your KPIs, you know that, okay, how do we get 20 leads a day? So how do you run a business by the numbers? Well, we like to use something called variance analysis. Jack Welch, the former CEO of General Electric, speaks about it in his book, Real Life MBA. Variance analysis is about looking at your numbers month by month and noting when do they vary and what does that mean? Why are they varying? If our sales have been 10,000 pounds a month for the past 2 years, and all of a sudden they go down to 5,000. Well, why did that happen? We got to catch that and see, oh, hey, okay, here we have a variance. what's happened. Or if we're at 10,000 pounds per year or per month for 2 years, but we see our marketing costs is going up by 5% per month or per year. Why is that going up, but our sales are not following? So what is going on there? Are we wasting money on marketing? Is the market becoming tougher? Are we doing something wrong? Are we falling behind our competitors? Are we already too late? Do we need to focus on R&D? What is our issue? What do we need to do? So looking at all the numbers in your business and noting variance in these numbers, that is what will really help you succeed. So what can I use to track my numbers? Well, we always use a profit and loss statement that basically is a statement just says, this is the money coming in, this is the money going out, this is how much profit or loss we had at the end of the month. And we do that every month so that we can see, well, actually we do it every week, but you should do it at least every month. So you can see, okay, what are our costs? How can we lower them? What are our income? What can we do to increase that? And you can look at these and you can do your variance analysis to make sure that the business is running smoothly. Then you have your balance sheet. What do we own? What debt do we have? How much owner equity do we have? How do we now run this as to grow this? How do we grow this? And why is this going up or down or sideways? And then we do a cash flow projection. So we look at, okay, can I pay, what money do we have in a month? 2 months, 3 months, 4 months? What bills do we have in the same time? Okay, here are our projections. What do we need to do to keep our cash flow straight? So these are things we'll be looking at in this section, and that will help you hopefully to get the same control over your numbers so you can run it in your business. Thank you, and good luck with this last part of the Wealth Academy. I'm getting a little nostalgic here. Gonna miss you. So how do I lead by the numbers? That is a good question. Every single role should have a specific KPI. So every role should have numbers that they're tracked by. And in that, you can add commissions. I love commission salaries. I think it's the best way to reward people for excellence. And therefore, if you know exactly what this role is supposed to deliver, you can put a commission on it. And that way, they know what they should be focusing on. It also gives you something to report on. What have I done today? Well, I've generated these many new leads. Well, good. You don't have to tell me every single thing you did every day. Just tell me what was the result, because you know what result you're after. It gives you something to follow up on. So how are we doing with the leads? Instead of just asking, what did you do today? How are we doing with your KPI? It's a logical question. It's one that's expected. It's not intrusive. It's not micromanaging, but it gives you all the control you need to have. So with that, good luck with this last part. All right, Mark, we're done. Thank you.